Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Welcome to Notary Educators with Kimmi. How's it going? How is it going? Hey, I thought I would go live for a few minutes. I want to tell you about some free resources that I have that you may not be aware of. And I just want to welcome everyone to Notary Educators. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Kimmi, your #1 notary educator, where I teach people how to have a great foundation in the business. You got to know what you're doing. You got to build your notary house so when the storms come, it won't fall down. Okay? You want to make sure your foundation is good. That's the key to building a home. That's the key to anything you want to do, is having a great foundation, right? Thinking about marriage, you want to make sure that when you're dating that person, that's when it starts, not after the wedding day. It starts in the beginning. Okay? The foundation is being laid every time you guys communicate. That's how the foundation is laid. And all of those steps, and brick by brick, leads up to a wedding and hopefully a good marriage, right? Even after the wedding day, you have to put work into it. I guess that's fresh on my mind because I just went to a wedding recently. So, hi everyone, welcome. Hey Joy, how are you? Welcome everyone. So tonight we are going to talk about really quick some of the resources that we have at Notary Educators for you that are completely free. Okay? So let's get right into it, and those that are joining us can always come back. Where are you at, Joy? What city? What state? What state are you in? What state are you in? I'm in Georgia, but I teach nationwide because, as I always say, all of your documents do not just originate from your state. They come from everywhere. Texas, welcome. Yes, everything's bigger in Texas. Great. How long have you been a notary? You use this as a little coaching session for yourself while you're here. All right, let's get into it though. So some of the free resources that I have at Notary Educators, and you can go right to notaryeducatorsllc.com under free resources, are a basic roadmap to becoming a notary. A basic roadmap. That roadmap includes some of the supplies that you will need, some of the training that you will need. It's a very nice roadmap, and that's completely free, okay? Another free resource over at Notary Educators is how to become a loan signing agent. We have mapped that out. Not yet, but very interested. Okay, Joy, no worries. So some of these free resources will maybe help you to make your decision. If you decide to become a notary, they will take you step by step on what to do, okay? These are some free resources. There is also the Notary Loan Signing Agent, how to become one. There's a roadmap for that. Hey, Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath. Everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents. Learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. Okay, and that's completely free again. You can go right to the website under free resources. There is also a check sheet, a checklist if you want to become an apostille agent. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, let's go back just a little bit because we got Joy here who's new and many of you might be new too. So what does a notary do? Basically, a notary goes out and signs documents, identify their client. They're a little bit more, it's a lot more to it than that, but it's not that complicated where you couldn't learn how to do it. So once you become a notary, most people are often interested or find out about the notary business from being a notary signing agent. And that would be your next step. So being a notary signing agent deals more with the loan side of it, loan products. But nowadays, an assignment could be estate packages. It could be anything, right? If you know, you know. And then the next step would be a lot of people want to learn about apostille. So we created a apostille checklist for you. So you may not have known all of this, but that's a free checklist for you for apostilles also. One of the resources is in Spanish. 2 or 3 of them may be in the Spanish language because I find a lot of people may not, they have to eventually do stuff in English, but maybe initially learning the business, they would like to learn a little bit what it is in Spanish. So there's a couple Spanish resources available. There is, a lot of people are paying for their EIN number. There's a link over there for that under free resources. You don't have to pay for that. If anyone is trying to charge you for your EIN number, don't do it. It's completely free. I have a link under free resources for you. There's also a link for you to learn about the LLC. Many of you want to get LLCs for your business. Do you need it? So there's a link for that to take you right to the LLC page on the IRS. So you can find out what an LLC is and if you even need it, okay? There's also a link there for the podcast, to join our email list. We send out different tips, usually 2 to 3 times a week. I'm working on that right now, making sure it's a little more consistent, but we send out tips via the email. So you definitely want to sign up for those. If you're thinking about growing your business, starting a business, wherever you are in your business, okay? So under free resources is also the podcast. So there's a whole slew of things under the free resources page on Notary Educators, okay? Then, of course, we have the Start Your Notary Business book. And that's what Joy said. She said, I purchased your book and currently reading it. Yeah, so Joy, that will help you to see exactly everything you can do in the business, how to start your notary business, how to market your notary business. And for those of you who may be new again to the channel, Joy is referencing the Start Your Notary Business book that I wrote for each state. Each state has their own book. Each state has just a little bit of difference. So there's a state for Texas, Georgia, California, Alabama. There's a book for every state. So check out the one for your state. And then also we have the mentorship, which is paid. That's $47 per month, and that includes access to all of our training courses, over 16, plus all the replays of the deep dives into different topics. So that's another way you can get access and get help. It also includes a free chat. So I mentioned yesterday, and let me know you guys that are here today. Welcome everybody. Where else are people from? We got Joy from Texas. Who else is here? I was mentioning yesterday, I think in June, I'm going to maybe roll out a YouTube membership. And with the YouTube membership, it'll work differently, of course, from the mentorship program. The YouTube membership program will be access to the replays of our meetings that we have, the weekly sessions that we have with our paid members. It'll give you a back row seat. And then also, it will include one live monthly Zoom. So as you're learning through the videos, you can come back and you can ask a few questions. So it won't be ongoing mentorship because that's a different program. But if you're looking just to get a little glimpse or glance into what the mentorship program looks like, or if you're a person where you kind of know a little bit about the business, you just need a little bit more, then those videos are going to really help you, because we deep dive into topics as how to certify a copy, how chat GPT, how to use chat GPT in your business, how to maximize your Google business page. Now, I have videos here on the channel referencing most of those things, but it's just surface level. Even though I have 1,000 videos here, the deep training happens behind the scenes. It does.